So the question we have is elephant on chessboard. Last one we did was rat. The difference in them, of course, physically is big, and but the difference was rat was able to move left and right only single step. But elephant, as you know, in chess can move directly to the right and directly to the bottom, which is m number of steps to the right and n number of steps. Like it can move any number of steps. It can directly jump here, but for rat to move over, it need to take three steps. So this is the difference. So now we need to find all the unique ways it can travel till here. Like one way would be direct jump here and then direct jump here. So just two jumps, just two steps, and elephant is in the corner. So the intuition, uh, let me just write this. So the intuition here is mm, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So we are standing at 0, comma 0, and we need to get to m into n, the last wherever it's given. So in RAD, like if you remember, if you have watched the last video, in RAD problem, what we had this column, we have this place, and we were adding up the left and upper one. For example, we can reach here by in 10 ways and we can reach here in 10 ways. So we were just adding it to 20. But what we have here is, like I'll just explain with the procedure. So in how many ways can we reach here? Of course, one way, and there is also one way. In how many way can we reach here? One way is direct jump and another way is single single. So there are two ways. Now in how many ways can we reach at this position? Three. So one way is direct jump, another way is single 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 step, and another is this and direct jump, or this and this. So total number of ways would be four. So that's how, if you can observe some pattern. If not, I'll explain. The pattern is sum of all the ways, all the ways to your left. For example, if you will discuss, let me just erase this. If you will discuss on the column thing, one, two ways and four ways. So if you'll discuss about this thing, not this, like we'll just fill all. So for this, one and one. So there are total two ways you can reach. Elephant can reach here, which is this and this. But things get interesting here because in this there is two ways. There are two ways, but these are the three ways because two ways and single way. So you need to add them. For elephant, I'll write here for elephant, you need to add 2 plus 1 equals to 3, and the above 2 also, and this 2 also. For example, like to reach this place, I have these two ways and five ways. So total ways are 7. Na? So accordingly, 2 plus 2 plus 1. So we have total number of 5 ways. Now let's discuss for this one. Here we have 4 ways total, but this 5, 2 and 1. So total would be 5 plus 2 plus 1, which is equals to 8, and the above 4 ways also, which are equals to 12. So we are reaching here in 12 ways. And let's discuss on this 1 plus 2 and this 2. So 1 plus 2 plus 2, which is equals to 5. Now let's discuss of this 2 plus 5, 7, and 5 plus 2, 7. So 7, 7, 14 total ways. Let's discuss of this. This is 16, and 14 plus 5 is 19. 19 plus 2 is 21. 21 plus 16 is 37. So there are total 37 ways. And for this, there are 12 ways. For this, 14 plus 14 plus 2 plus 1, like it's just some 12 plus 4. So there are total 37 ways again. And for this, we have 106 ways. So let me just erase it and fill it with the total number of ways we have. Undo is a good feature, I guess. Yeah. So total number of ways we have: one, one, two, four, one, two, five, 12, 2, 5, and here we had, I guess, 5 to 7 and 5 to 7, 14, then 37, and this thing 4, 12, 37, and 106. So these are the 0, 1, 2, 3 total ways. So the intuition was this, like earlier we were just adding these two, now we need to add whole this and this thing, whole this thing to create this 106 or to get the total number of ways. So what you can do is you can just run a loop. You need to run two loops because one loop I won't change and in another loop j won't change. So in this I is equals to 0, like for example we are doing for this row, we are let's just like do it, uh, just a second, let's do it for the last row, obviously this one. So I is equals to 3 and now it's like m and I. I'll just do it m and n. So in this, m will obviously not change because m is equals to 3 and n will change, n will be 0, 1, 2. So addition of this, so it will be like if you'll write in mathematical way, n from 0 to, I guess, n equals to, from 0 to, it will be j, it will be n minus 1, I guess. It will be n minus 1, yes, n minus 1, because here n is this thing and we need to iterate it from m, ah, iterating n to n minus 1. Similarly, if you want to find about I or m, so this will be m to m minus 1. So the intuition is, this was so irritating, the m and n, I think. So the intuition which goes in is equals to if m comma n. So you need to take, like for example I'm taking k equals to 0. So k first makes m minus I, f I comma k, and then adding to k is again equals to 0, this time taking an account for n and k, j. So we need to add these two things. So this is basically taking all the row values. Mm, this thing is taking all the row values, 4 plus 12 plus 3, like this will be in a for loop, this thing, and then adding this is taking all the column values, this I, M, and J. This was hell of confusing, so do it yourself. I have just explained the intuition, and code will be discussed in next video.